What if I told you that after World War II, the US government secretly brought over 1,600 German scientists, many of whom had worked for the Nazi regime, to America? It sounds like a wild conspiracy theory, but it's completely true. This was called Operation Paperclip, and it played a major role in shaping modern science, technology, and even space exploration. But why was this kept a secret for decades? Let's break it down. After World War II, the world wasn't exactly at peace. The US and the Soviet Union were already locked in a Cold War, and both sides were scrambling to get their hands on advanced German technology. Nazi Germany had been developing cutting-edge weapons, rockets, and even early versions of jet engines. The US didn't want these innovations falling into Soviet hands, so they launched Operation Paperclip, a classified program to bring these German scientists to America. The problem? Some of these scientists weren't just innocent researchers. They had direct ties to the Nazi regime. Many had worked on weapons for Hitler's military, and some were even linked to human experiments. But for the US government, their knowledge was considered too valuable to ignore. One of the most famous figures from Operation Paperclip was Werner von Braun, a German rocket scientist who had been a key player in developing the V-2 rocket, a weapon used by Nazi Germany. But instead of facing trial, von Braun and his team were brought to the US and put to work on America's space program. Fast forward a couple of decades, and von Braun was the lead engineer behind the Saturn V rocket, which took Apollo 11 to the moon in 1969. Yep, the same man who built weapons for Nazi Germany helped land the first humans on the moon. Talk about a controversial legacy. Many of these scientists had their backgrounds scrubbed by US intelligence agencies. The government went to great lengths to remove any evidence of their past affiliations, allowing them to work freely in America. Some of them even became high-ranking officials in US research programs. It wasn't until decades later that the full truth about Operation Paperclip was declassified, revealing just how far the US went to gain a technological advantage over the Soviet Union. So, was Operation Paperclip a necessary move in the Cold War? Or was it an ethical disaster? What do you think? Should the US have worked with these scientists, or should they have faced justice? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts.